Hi guys, and we're gonna be reading The Magic Tree House Part 10, Ghost Town at Sundown by Mary Pope Osborne, illustrated by Sal Mordaka. Jack and Annie were sitting on a porch of their house. Annie was gazing down the street at the Frog Creek woods. Jack was reading a book. "I have a feeling we should check the woods again," said Annie. "Why?" said Jack, without looking up. "A rabbit's hopping by," said Annie. "So, we've been seeing rabbits before." "Not like this one," said Annie. What do you mean?" Jack stood up and looked at her. He saw a rabbit with very long legs hopping down the street. Soon the rabbit left the sidewalk and headed into the woods. He's a sign," said Annie. "A sign of what?" said Jack. "The Morgan's back," said Annie. She jumped off the porch. "Come on!" But what about dinner?" Jack said. "Dad said it would be ready soon." "Don't worry," said Annie. "You know, when we live in the treehouse, time stops." She ran across their yard. Jack pulled on the backpack. "Back in 10 minutes," he called through the screen door. Then he followed Annie. They hurried down their street and into the Frog Creek woods. The sun was setting above the trees. "There he is," said Annie. The rabbit was standing in a ray of sunlight. When they saw them, he took off. Jack and Annie followed Rabbit until behind the tallest tree. "I told you." "See," said Annie, panting. She pointed up at the tree. Morgan Le Fay was waving to them from the magic treehouse, high in the branches. Jack and Annie waved back to her. As always, Jack was very happy to see and Country's librarian again. "Come on up," she called. Annie and Jack started up the rope ladder. They climbed up to the treehouse. "We followed a strange rabbit here." "Annie, is he your friend?" "Perhaps," said Morgan. She smiled mysteriously. "I have many old friends, including us," said Annie. Morgan laughed. "That's right. How are you?" said Jack. "I'm still having problems with Merlin," said Enchantress. "With leaves me little time to do with real work. But soon you both will come Master Librarians, and that will be a big help to me." Jack smiled. He was going to be a master who librarian traveled time and space. It was almost too good to believe. "Are you ready to solve another riddle?" asked Morgan. "Yes," said Jack. Jack and Annie together. "Good," said Morgan. "First, you'll need for this research." She pulled up her hand it to Jack. It was the book that we'd help them on their journey. The title of the book was Days of the Wild West. On the cover was a picture of the western town of Perry. "Oh, wow," said Annie. "The Wild West." Jack took a deep breath. Just how wild, he wondered. Morgan reached into the folds of her robe again and pulled out a scroll. She handed it to Annie. "Read this when the treehouse lands," she said. "Is it a riddle?" asked Jess. "Yes," said Morgan. "Then you will only have 2 more to solve. Are you ready to go?" Jack and Annie nodded. Annie pointed to the picture of the cover of the Wild West book. "I wish I could go there," she said. The wind started to blow. "Goodbye," said Morgan. "Good luck." The tree house started to spin. Jack squeezed his eyes shut. The house spun faster and faster. Then everything was still, obviously still. Jack opened his eyes. Morgan Le Fay was gone. A fly buzzed around his head. Okay, guys, I finished 1 chapter of Magic Treehouse Part 10.
That's it? Very good, baby. See. Till next time. Say till next time.